All right, people, good morning. Tea time. Morning, Facebook. Good morning, YouTube. Go ahead and like and subscribe on YouTube. Follow Jamaican Carlos to get the latest. Go ahead and click the notification bell, that little bell up top, so you can hear the ding, just like you can hear me when I come on Facebook. All right? So, manners and respect, Facebook family, YouTube people, manners and respect. As you can see my title. Basically, Andrew Honest don't listen to nobody, people. To get stuff done in Jamaica, to get stuff done the right way, one have to put on pressure. You have to put on pressure on your government. You cannot stop talk. You cannot stop beat them with a 2x4. You cannot sit aside and be comfortable. That's what they get. That's how they get stuff done. Our politicians only work under stress. They more perform under stress. If you don't stress them out, they not get mad and start do some stuff. Do you hear me? You know, it's a long time with up on social media. Many of us, you have some bloggers up here do a good job. I'm if I commend them. So you have some bloggers, we all know them. We switch from blogs to blogs and we watch stuff and we know the bloggers who are doing a good job uplifting the country and want better for the country and speaking all the things as they say it. You see them, several bloggers on social media. And you know, Carlos always call up the blogger then because news media not doing no job and the bloggers are doing the job. The news media was supposed to be the watchman. No, it's compromised. News media was supposed to be the watchman, look out for the country, make sure everything is going according, and bring back the news to the people, put pressure on politicians, fix your country. What happened here is our news media in Jamaica appears as if they are the watchman, but we have problem when the watchman is working with the criminal. Do you understand what I'm saying, family? There's problem when the watchman start working for the criminal. Real talk. We have problem when them start working for the criminal. So, what is going on here? The news media not doing a good job. So, big up everybody on the social media front. What if I take up the heavy lifting and I start do the job of the media? Black Mrs. Thank God for social media. For people like us can come out and speak with mind. You think I just the people who work at TV and radio station and news can come out and speak their mind? After they're Brighton and we family. They're knowledgeable more than we. They're not doing the right job. They are compromised. So when you have a country where the news media is not holding politicians accountable, the people suffers. When you have a country where the news media, the watchman, the lookout man, don't hold politician feet to the fire, we have problems. No, look here, my people. So let me say big up to the blogger them. But even though we work hard, let me tell you, so Andrew Honest don't listen to nobody. Bloggers, yes, we lick him head, yes, him here, and it stress him out. We have to put on pressure, continue to stress them out. Politicians must sleep, people. They must rest. They must continue to be pressured. Because only the way politicians work and respond under pressure. If you don't pressure them, they're going to go sit down and forget the masses. So let me tell you what's going on now. Because Andrew Honest, that's my topic. Andrew Honest, do not listen to you guys. You don't listen to people. Or I'm going to listen to the corner shop people. Or I'm not going to listen to the big jelly aisle, half a pound of flour, and a piece of chicken back. How am I going to listen to you? After poor people don't have the knowledge, how rich people get knowledge, boy? You know, so we don't get the information. Only rich people, I saw the Prime Minister think. I saw little he think of us. But listen to me. People, you guys need to come out and speak. Stop being afraid of the Prime Minister sending somebody to come arrest you. That's nonsense. Run police from your yard. Run police from your yard because it's something about the Prime Minister and police are short boy car. Run police from your yard and turn on their phone live. Make the world so on. If you say something about your Prime Minister and police come in your yard and come lock you up in Jamaica, we say run them. Turn on the live. Make the world see it. That's the time they need to turn on Facebook Live. Whatever live you want to turn on, let the world see what's happening in a dictatorship kind of country. So let me tell you, my people, because I know a lot of us been seeing the gun, they might take up the gun off of the street in Jamaica. You see it, right? They are just start finding gun at the wharf and stuff like that. People, Carlos now gonna give them the praises. Thanks to all the men and women in law enforcement who do a good job. Some of you have no choice but to go where politician point. People, some of the police officers now no choice more than to go where if politicians say to go west, they have to go west. If politicians tell them to go north, they have to go north. But what politicians won't do is point them to the direction where them friends are. The same guns that were on the campaign trail. Yeah, man, the same Dan man will come out at election time and more to kill the politician. Yeah, man, remember no younger we are going to the politician. Do you see those type of characters on the campaign trail? Man have gun right next to the police and them can't do them nothing and them and the politician are friend and when election done, the men them gone back and them hiding with them guns. Do you think things change? Do you think the politicians are going to point finger to them to go to these guys? Do you think so? I highly doubt that. So, people, a lot of things been going on in my country for so long and we've been dying. And the only thing the Prime Minister Andrew Holness can come out come tell you about a joke. How long have we been dying, people, and nobody not listen to it? I just want to point out something to other people. Yeah, man, blessings, Lena B, blessings. So, family, how long have we been crying for help in Jamaica and nothing happened? How many bodies spread out on the street and nothing happened? How many old people get them throat cut at Jamaica? Nothing happened. How much rape and kidnap and all this stuff and mayhem and nothing happened. How much time we beg them to do something on crime and nothing happened. Eh? How much time Jamaica? Nothing happened. They're doing upon crime, people. Why we keep deading? Why we keep deading? No. We do a video. We see other vloggers do them video. I point out all these things. I do my video. Pointing out all these things. So why want to kill a youth on the road? Only not trace the trail of water back to the wall. You know my favorite analogy. Mapping up the room and not finding where the plumbing is leaking at. Remember my analogy. Mapping, all we keep doing is mapping up the room, pick the guns off the street, arrest and kill those young youth you find the gun with. Don't want to find out where the gun is coming from, who overseas sending it, who down a wharf is in I2, who has see through all these things. We do all this video, people. Then you look at that and say, boy, how do I play blind, so? They're not blind. Politicians ain't not blind. A lot of these men are educated men and women. They're not stupid people. By no means, they're not stupid. But they do these things because they want to. Them know, say, when they catch a little youth off the street with a gun, you give him a plea deal. You question that little youth. You kind of ship in a gun. You find out where did you get the gun from? Who you been buying bullet from? You threaten with a high sentence. What's on have the 15-year mandatory right now? You think the little juvenile want to go to prison for 15 mandatory? Put it into law. So once you say I'm on 15-year mandatory and give me something, give me where you buy the gun from. You might chip off some years if you tell me which one of the youngster want to go to jail for 15-year mandatory. No question asked before you lie, I can't do anything for you. Which one of them? None of them don't want to go to 15-year mandatory. So when they grab the youth on the road, you find out where you get the gun from, who you buy the bullet from, who ship it in, where the link there. More on the nest. I hit more and go to the head. Come on to find out who is responsible for shipping guns in an unready, bloody infested land. You see these politicians do that? You see they do that? Did they do that? All they do run around there, bro, God, and in Cumberland, them want to juke we. When we are dead from gunshot, he want juke we for the big C. When more people are dead from the gunshot more than the big C, and Jamaica people are telling him, the on social media ball every day. Blackers are telling him, every day we out there ball out. But nobody was interested to listen to the Jamaican people. We go and run down this big C until we see what is the real problem. Crime after all. Even the British ambassador said, after 4 years of investigation in Jamaica, Jamaican politicians are bringing in guns. Do you hear your favorite politician said anything about it? We're not going to stop talking about this, you know. Because the things that them can get away from this by sending Zozo in the ghetto, kill half the youth them, kill 3, 4, 5, 6 youth them, shut down the youth them, murder all the youth them in Jamaica, but politician is never been held accountable. People, this don't make me jump up and praise nothing. When we see my murder to look at youth and bring in to look gun, that don't make me feel good. I used to be a man who was so jumpy. We used to come on social media whenever we see them take up to look at gun and them this and that. We used to come on social media come say, yes, people, they are doing a wonderful job. I don't believe it. Me want to see more before we can say this, because it's deeper than that, people. What you see going on right now is just a parade for the US. It's a parade for the USA. When did these people start taking this gun crime serious? When did these people start going on a war go look? When did these people start bringing gun? When did these people start lock up gun shipment, stop gun shipment? When? Let me try to show you some things I know that these people take of a fool. Carlos is here to show you some things, right? When did they start, people? When did they get so serious that they want to save my life? When did they also care about take our gunman off a road because going to murder we? When? They must have murder we go in our country. And now the people must say, bro God, look over this up. Gun. They must say, no, come here. Let me joke you. When did they start, people? When they ask the question, make a reason like white Jamaica. When did they start? They get serious like they want to find gun. When? You think I'm for Uno? You think I'm for Uno? You think they might do it for you, Jamaica, because I'm tired of your blood leak on the road? You think they're doing it for you because I'm tired of your little daughter, your son, and get murdered? You think they're doing it for you? Don't be fooled. Bro, God don't listen to none of them. Who are they doing it for? Remember me the video, I put them out there in the corners. I mean, you know, when I rap, right? They can't fool some people sometime. You can't fool all the people all the time. Let me tell you who they are doing for the man. At the USA. After the USA put a travel advisory on Jamaica, it's the day after the cabinet reshuffle. People, they do videos like this, I'm going to explain to it already now. Go back and look at it. Go check it out yourself. Go do some research, because some of you don't do no damn research. I'm going to start beat up with black people. They're grabbing and beating them up verbally. Never grab black people and beat them up verbally, because we don't do no work. We're lazy. We don't do no research. We don't put pressure upon politicians. Man, that's how the thing said, man. Man, they kill you, no Carlos. You don't like hear the truth. Man, that's how the thing said, yeah, man. We black people, we not put in no work. We rather run left a shithole country, come at the white man country, where he wouldn't put up with the crap, but we are put up in a field place, because he will put in the work, and he will go write him, he will go pick it, he will go meet him, town supervisor, he will meet the mayor, he will meet the senator, he will meet the politician, to make it no hot again and bring change in his community, and to bring policy change. White man. Black people, you think we don't great like that? We don't stand up in a fight for nothing. Nothing we don't fight for. If you're not a few black commentators and voice their opinion, then when you voice their opinion, people say, my name Kilo Carlos. Look at the mindset. Just voice your opinion. Black people, in the black people head, mind them kill you. That's all we're known for. You think the white man care? When the white man come out to talk, you see about that the white man come in and say, mind them kill you, Josh. You ever see that? Mind them kill you, Peter. You ever see that among them? So why among us, when we come out and speak and stand up to power, mind them kill your Carlos? Why is it like that? Because from Africa to the Caribbean, anyway of black leaders is nothing but corruption. It's rife with corruption, because we, the black people, do not put our black leaders to work. We rather leave Africa, the Caribbean, run the Ghana foreign, a white man land. We don't set up a fight for nothing where the next generation coming behind us can benefit from. But let me tell the people, even though we do this, we know, yes, we might be putting my life at risk, we might be this, we might be that, but some of us have to do it for the next generation. A lot of people die so you guys can sit it. Yo, my God, man. There's a lot of TV guys sitting up right now. It's because a lot of people die for you guys. People fought, people get beaten, people get battered and bloody. For you to have a nice life right now. So people have to do it. We're too afraid, a coward, and scared. Think about us, man. The white man braver than us. The white man is more brave. The white man is, I swear to God, will give up his life for his cause. He's more brave people. So, let me tell you where this thing coming from. This sudden thing of all of a sudden start care about Jamaican people and know a gun take fine and don't war. People, you think they know so don't war the gun come from, because Jamaican people don't make gun. You don't think they know so don't war the gun come from. Jamaicans don't make gun. The youth they don't make no gun. We don't make gun. So that one of these politicians that have known from a long time, check the port, check the wharf. Remember me tell you, the British ambassador said Jamaican politicians are bringing gun. And until that is addressed, Jamaica crime problem now go down. The only thing is addressed, go murder them youth there. Them youth go murder them, go into the ghetto. What happened to the white collar criminal in the country? Jamaica will probably not going to end until the white collar criminal then get grabbed. The white collar criminal them in the country, that's the problem. Because politicians don't look for them because the youth them not have no money to get some lawyer to go up against the state. They about the easy kill. They about easy go to. Go get the youth them, go rob them, them poor, them hungry, they don't have no money. They can't come against the government. They can't sue us. Them not no lawyers to fight for them. So that's why so often poor people is a go-to. Go kill them. But then a member said the British ambassador said politicians. I may ask the Prime Minister of Jamaica, Andrew Holness, how come you, Andrew Holness, have said nothing about that? Horace Chang, the Minister of National Security, how come you not mention say the British ambassador said politicians bringing gun? Police Commissioner Andy so how come you not mention say the British ambassador said politicians are bringing gun? What do you want to do? Forget that? What do you want us to do? Forget that? That didn't say. Wouldn't we read that in the paper? We did not read that in the Sunday Gleaner. Yeah, tell me so we never read it in the Gleaner. The article is still in the Gleaner today. Go and Google it. Go and Google the British ambassador said Jamaican politicians are bringing in guns. Type that in. Google. See what come up. Just type that in. Don't take it from me, people. Go and do your research. Me always tell you go read because we're too damn lazy. I will come as some king with teeth on some video and some lose something on social media, black people. And the real thing don't for read and get in after generation. We not do it. We're too loose and lazy. We're not putting in the work. I pay teeth to clean up ourselves. Lord God, why queer? Woman a kin out leg and wind up batty around them. And that we become used to. We don't do no research. We don't hold politician feet to the fire. We don't say, look at boss, how come the break? Oh, no pass that. No pass that. Can they pass a gun, no mobile, no cut, no sab, no curfew? They pass all what the British ambassador say, and I raise up all type of hell in Jamaica. But the British ambassador say politicians are bringing gun. Want to for them gun fine, Mocha? Mocha, CTAC, want to the politicians them guns stash. Want to for them gun fine. Want to the politicians of Jamaica gun find, them gun bust. Want to them gun stash. Where them stash the gun? Where they gun them there? Jamaican politicians are bringing in guns. That's the British ambassador said. And he said, when the US and America do the same investigation, they'll come with the same results. So basically what he's saying, don't just take it from me. Ask the US. Or ask Canada. The British ambassador, after 4 years, he spent in Jamaica doing this thing, investigating. He said, don't take it from me. Ask the US, they can't come with the same result. Ask Canada, who the politicians are bringing gun. Someone who can't believe this, you know? And someone just like, God calls us another damn day. Because we black people don't have a certain mind from Africa to the Caribbean. It's like we still up on the plantation. We don't speak up to power. We don't ask to change. So this gunfight now got change people because the politicians them see we know if they point the finger. And them I tell police where to go. And them I tell police where to go. So remember me tell you about the man who go up on the campaign trail with the big gun in the election time. You think them I said police say, go lock up Carlos who was on the campaign trail with that big old gun there. Go find him and lock him up. So he won't be on the next campaign trail protecting me with his big gun. Go and arrest him. No! Politicians have too much power to be mixing up in a gun trade and not being addressed. Jamaica. So crime problem really not going to go down. But anyway, before we finish this video, let me tell you where this is coming from, this new effort. This new effort to find guns or war and this and that people. And that is just that people. That are look at one bus. People that are nothing. Gonna come to Jamaica like a rain fall out of the sky. I believe there's numerous world of people that ship gun in the country. So look at one people never find out. People don't mean none to calls. One to the politician them stash. Think we're stupid. Andrew Holness, the Right Honorable Andrew Michael Holness, you are the Prime Minister of the country. What happened to the politician them stash? What happened to the politician them stash? No, seriously. When I find out type of stash a gun, what happened to the politician them stash? We want to know that. Because we know we're not safe until the politician them guns are off the road. Same way. We are not safe until the same effort to use to go kill the ghetto youth them And take the gun off of the street is applied to politicians right up the same way. The same effort, one law. One law for everybody. Not just one law for me and one law for you. One law for politician and the next law go murder all the youth. You see how 4 youth them kill one time. I mean, as a criminal engaged, the police must not be taken out. But look here, people. I don't like the killing and the killing of the youth them like that. I believe we should take them, try them and give them some serious sentence. Some of them have to take out. If you come up against the law enforcement, you need to be taken out. Period. Point blank. If you fire a slingshot of a law enforcement, you're supposed to face the consequence. That's how I feel. You fire a bullet at them, you need to be taken out. But look here, people. There's another way around this. Now that we've established that politicians are bringing in gun in the country, how we know them a youth are get killed and a politician gun them they have in the first place, and politician just send the man and go down. Remember now, politician call the shot, you know. And then tell those one and sit where they go. So we know say one of them youth when they kill off on the street and the politician them say, oh, when I go down at Jan yard, make sure him dead, you know, because I don't want this come back, you know. Because Jan I sell we gun and him do the dirt for we. So I feel we gun Jan up. So when I go down, I murder the one of them. How we know say, I know the gun where politicians bring in some of them youth where I get killed off. How we know that? How we know that? How we know that, family? Anyway, open understand, Carlos. It's not us why they're doing this. A long time we are ball and bro got us a walk on, but juke, God. People, a long time we are gonna kill we and they're gonna come in the country now. This man not pay attention to joke. Enough time we are ball and pay joke people. And now we why them are doing people. The crime we send to the people is not us. I swear. I would have loved to tell you that bro God have finally listened to us and is working for us. He's working for the foreign masters because a travel advisory was placed on tourists. People, whenever I see them, I sit there at my work. Whenever I ever heard police at work in Jamaica, come here, me I show you the real facts. Whenever you ever heard when law enforcement are fine gonna go out with them and go out there. Whenever I heard them down at the wharf, the same airport and all them sitting there. Whenever I heard them down there, so I find nothing. When all the years if I take off, going off a street, people are enough video me about us. So with the analogy, mopping up the room and not finding the plumbing, the wall, the plumbing that is leaking. People have tons of video. When we use the same analogy, all them do, locking up and kill the youth, them mopping up the room, the wall still leaking. Mopping up the room, the wall still leaking. Take the guns off of the street, the guns still coming in. How many times do you watch my video and you hear me I use this analogy? Mopping up the room, then don't listen, people. Plus other bloggers out there. I put in the work and I do the heavy lifting. Other bloggers out there too. Then listen, people. All of you broker talk about that Joker Andrew Honest does not listen to corner shop people who buy Big Jilla Island, half a chicken and pound of flour. Because you're not privy to certain information because you do not have that quality level of education per the Prime Minister. People, the Prime Minister say all the words and the words me I use, you know. Those words he even say, and the Prime Minister words me use, right? That's a while ago. Big Jilla Island people, pound of flour. You're not privy to education, to knowledge, if you don't have the money. Poor people is not privy to knowledge, certain information. That's what the Prime Minister said. So poor people is not privy to certain information. So look, you like Delano who living at the squalor, and in bright. He's not privy to information because he's poor, right? Remember you bright, you know. But because he live like that, he's not privy to what? So the Prime Minister stupid. No, seriously. So the Prime Minister think stupid. We tell about the brain of these people who run our country, how them look at us like peasant. I saw them look at other people like we're a problem. We're the peasant. It's something stupid. For us the word to come out of the man mouth, people. The degrading to the poor. However, let me continue to tell you that. Remember where this is coming from. After the cabinet reshuffle, the US been waiting for Jamaica to do better and help themselves in the crime all this time. But when the cabinet reshuffle and the final said, Chang and Andis and all them man, they still did it and crime and kill me. This was the next day, my people, after the reshuffle. A travel advisor was placed on Jamaica. It was the next day the US disciplined Jamaica. People, go back and check it. It was the day after the cabinet reshuffle. The travel advisor was placed on Jamaica. Because the US said, our crooked government don't want to stop being crooked. The US a fool. The US know say our criminal them's in office. Now stop being criminal. The US know say the crook them don't want to stop the crime and the crook them and bring the gun. The US know that. The US knows a politician are bringing gun themselves. The US know that. The British ambassador say US know and Canada know. So the US know what they're dealing with. The US know how much criminal in office also. The US know more than what may you know. The US can use these politicians right before eyes. I will never know. We'll see the Prime Minister now, the people are going to tell people a joke. We don't know, I might be dirt or him do the US or use him for or else. You have to do this or else. You know, when you have dirty politicians, it's not good for your country. So it was after the day of the cabinet reshuffle, then the travel advisor was slashed and Jamaica slapped and my country. Who remember? People, I'm telling you. So they tell me that the US know that we're corrupt, we're just nasty and crooked. So the US was looking at us and I watched the cabinet reshuffle, expecting that we would have done the right thing. Get rid of Chang, get rid of Anderson if we want this thing down. But when the US look at it, God damn it, Jamaica doesn't want to help themselves. Okay, slap down the travel advisory. If you was the US, you wouldn't think that way. Yeah, they are full of crime and infestation. And you see, they make a cabinet reshuffle. And they reshuffle, them should reshuffle. They don't reshuffle nobody national security. They don't reshuffle nobody to stop the crime in the country. What do you think the US did? And the US know them crooked enough. People in the US know more about these crooks than you and I. The US know some things. More than you and me. So it's just the next day after the cabinet reshuffle, when the US says, them are fool are still in the crookedness. No, man. They don't want to say them fool are still out to no good. I saw them people that are, you know, Jamaica politicians are up to no good. So they don't decide to help the people, help themselves rid the country of crime. So here are travel advisory. It was after the day after the people. Don't be fooled. Pay attention to these things, man. I know how optics work. It was after the day, family, after reshuffle. The travel advisory was placed on Jamaica. What that left the politicians in Jamaica now? What that left them? Because people are saying, yeah, we tell us to get rid of Chang, get rid of this and get rid of that. So the Prime Minister and the little combo of them matching them now. Turn up the heat to prove to the American people that them two losers will keep in there when we should have shuffle, that they are worthy. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you that they are worthy. Don't worry, I know I kept them, but I know they are good. No, people, I believe deep down in my gut, it's just secrecy them have each other, just nasty, so that they are dirty, soupy, nasty pot and gumbo, the whole of them in a. The whole of them in a corruption out there. That's how me feel in my heart. It's not because man good. You man have so many years to show to us them work ethics. So many failed years of being Horace Chang and Anderson. Every year after year after year, them fail. Get worse and worse and worse. The death rate go up under these men. But still the Prime Minister decides to say, me and Chang have a plan, man. We have a plan, man. We have a plan to execute. We have a plan. The US is so full of crap. So the US slap the travel advisory part, But you don't listen to the people them cry. No matter how gunshot are killed with. You listen to when the US slap with the travel advisory because the tourist money, the American money, the green dollars are hurt on the natural. America hit on the way it hurts in our pocket. Because now listen to the people them who now listen nobody. Even the British ambassador come out to the report and tell on the Jamaican government. So Jamaican politicians are bringing gun. And my people here, you don't think Jamaican government get the document from the British ambassador? Because if you're going to make this type of accusation, you don't think Jamaican government, the government of Jamaica, somebody in government of Jamaica have access to the same file that the British ambassador have or might hand over his findings? They say, come here. You don't think so the British ambassador hand over his findings, or if Jamaica government want to know which politician are bringing gun, they would have know one call to the man or what, or letter or whatever. People, you don't know, you don't think after 4 years the British ambassador hand over his findings to the government of Jamaica and go to the Gleaner with it. Or even before he go to the Gleaner. You don't think so? So why would he go to the Gleaner without go to somebody in government? So let me tell you the people, it's not about us and how much we are get killed. Andrew Honest don't listen to nobody. It's not about us. The man is arrogant as hell. And people make me time to tell them someone to look at Carlos and thinks I'm a madman. We call out these things a long time. Andrew Honest is an arrogant man. It's all about himself and his pretty suit and him glitter and him glam and him bright light. Andrew Honest love them things there. I said Andrew Holness was a woman, a pure glitter him that way. Pure glitter and shiny. The man love pretty and sparkle. You just check him out. If a prime minister loves sparkle, he love do stuff what the people think of him. Bro God, even the name. Yeah, God. People, them boy they don't care about we. They don't care about the family. Them boy they don't care about we. They don't give a damn about we. It's only when the foreign masters come down with the foot and the tourism sector neck. That's why you see me walk around with flashlight and shine and look for gun in Jamaica. Don't expect the cars to jump up and say I'm praise, you know. Come in and see no work I put in yet. To make me feel good is when you go find the politician them. Go and investigate which politician are bringing gun. Go and investigate. Go find the British ambassador know who. Because the British ambassadors did the investigation. That means you got to know and you see where they're going to go. So the British ambassador got to know which politician are bringing the gun. So the star pressure get a youth and go look for the real gun shipper them at Jamaica. Because if politicians really are bringing gun, they're not bringing gun in a barrel, family. You think politicians are bringing gun in a barrel and crate? You think nobody can open a politician container down a wharf? Come here. When you think say nobody can open no politician container down a wharf? You think you can be bright enough? You think you can be bright enough to work on a wharf to open a politician in a Jamaica container? Remember politicians are above the law, you know? Politicians run with a police inspector, you know, call them boy and all them sit there, you know. Politicians run them, man. Me say, and them police. You think say you can be bright enough to go open a politician container down a wharf and go looking at it? So Jamaica, you know, so we have serious trouble. You know, so we have serious trouble. YouTube, you know, so we have trouble. Facebook, you know, so we have trouble. Serious trouble. Remember what cause I tell us, man. It's not just the youth them alone. And crime, you know, get rid of crime until the white collar man them neck cut off. Prison for them. And one set a man go to jail and on a picnic. Looking at the youth, them kill 4 youth there, the police just kill them like a mosquito. Looking at them means and say, I see nobody rich in the dead. Look and say one of those poor people picnic. Never have no packed a piece in a window to throw it out. Now have no money to get no lawyer to go up against the state because you're nobody. That's why crime not fit poor people, you know. Are only dead first. And the white collar man that will bring in the gun, stay and touch. Crime not for poor people. Because the picnic dead and nothing come out of it. You see again. Crime not for poor people. And for white collar criminal. Because them don't go to jail. And just look at you, them foot soldiers and them a battle. Show me. 4 youth get murdered one time. They police shoot. Last year police shoot 5 youth one time. 5 of them one time. Jamaican government, be careful what you're doing. Don't bother believe, say, the world is not watching. Who remember Adams? Adams, he got killed like a 4 or 5 youth, you know. And when Adams retire in them old age, them come down upon him. Do you understand what I'm saying, Jamaica? Be careful of all these killings of these youths. Because we don't believe and we don't trust some of them. Because the only the youth them are the go-to guy and them are the problem. When the real man who are shipping the gun with the British ambassador tell me, oh no, we don't get the prime minister mention about them that they're going to get rid of this and we're going to do this and we're going to clean up among us. The Auditor General have referred politicians out there to be prosecuted to Paula Llewellyn. I know we don't know who. What the government did was zip up the Auditor General mouth. Pass laws. The Auditor General can't talk of which politician in a criminality out there, which politician have income and expense declaration now match up to. Do you understand the colors I say? Money now match up to what they got, people. Eh? And the Auditor General do them job that me say the government have the stops. Stops and the balance. The government have it. Hold on. All the stops are there, the offices are there. The government have it. All the stops are there. The government have it. Just like Montague. You know, the integrity commissioner found out that Montague was a police commissioner. Montague, our Minister of National Security, Montague was giving guns like candy to known criminal who was on the blacklist, who should get no gun in the first place. Montague's in the paper, I'm share it. Robert Montague, that's what the paper said. He was giving guns out to known criminals who was on the blacklist. Me, I'm Minister of National Security, you know. We also hear dirt about Horace Chang. All of our social media. I go to Wikipedia, we see dirt on our Minister of National Security. The type of dirt we see on our Minister of National Security, you should be qualified to work at McDonald's. You don't qualify to sweep the market based on what we see on Wikipedia and our Minister of National Security. So it's like we have a bunch of crooks running our country. How we country go better? And these men are, I mean, come on, people. How we country go be better? How is it? People, how is it? The crime that you see the blame fight out there and find this at the wharf is not for you. It's not for you, people. It's for America. Yeah, and I see everything them do is going to be in the paper. We lock up this and lock up that, they're going to see the FARS report. FARS report of crime reduction. You'll see that. The Prime Minister are good at optics. The Prime Minister office and the JCF good at optics. Let me tell you about these two offices in Jamaica. There's no other office in our country who is good at cleaning up than the JCF and the Prime Minister's office. Listen what I'm saying again. Maybe you never noticed this, but we pay attention to optics. I tell you all the time, right? You have to pay attention to how people think, view things. Optics is how people look at you, how people look at things. The Prime Minister is good to bend your mind so you can look at things a certain way, how he wants to look at it. The Prime Minister is good at that. The JCF is also good at that, if you did not know. Nobody else not beat them. Nobody else will beat them in Jamaica. The Prime Minister's office, him have the people in my work to come put butter over rusty bread. You know, put paint over a rusty piece of zinc. Put on polish on dirty shoes. You understand what I'm saying? Put on perfume on dirty body. You have a bunch of blogger or a techie who come out here and do them things. When they see the dirt happen, look out. One more things are come. In the police force too. When police do anything dirt out there, look on the JCF page, go on the page. They do have people work with people. But pay attention to these things. I've been telling you these things. So pay attention. These findings at the airport and WAF is not to make our life safe. It's to build up the numbers, put it in the paper, make them look good for the US so they can get the travel advisory lifted so they can get back to normal. Do you understand me? Jamaican government is trying to do the best, and they will even lie in the media, say there's a crime reduction. So the US can listen to them to drop this travel advisory. It's as if somebody take your driving keys from you. Call someone take your keys. You need to stop drinking, you need to stop that, and blah, blah, blah. You've been da-da-da-da-da. And me still drinking. Me not better myself to improve my life. You think I'm going to get back the keys anytime soon? If you refuse, somebody refuses to give you a key, your key was taken away because you're drunk driving or whatever nonsense you're doing irresponsibly on the road. And somebody take your keys. I say, not going to get your key back until they show me some improvement. That's what's happening with the tourism. That's what happened. That's what happened. Remember, COVID, when we read the thing, was at level 2. Crime was at level 4. Even though one of the men in the office of a Jamaica and politician out there come out and tell you, say, crime is not the reason why the advisory, there was a travel advisory in Jamaica. He come out and line of people. Like we did not see. Say, crime is at level 4. Them say, COVID is at level 2. You know, the Rasta will live up a compound town. He said, I disrespect my father, my lunch money. Now disrespect my mother, lunch money. Well, the Rasta say, mother said, if go to school. A Rasta a compound town. I know him always mention. He said, no disrespect my mother and my father lunch money. No disrespect my father lunch money. Tim and go to school go on bench. That's what the Rasta said. Well, anyway, people, so about disrespect with parents lunch money like we're an idiot. But Carlos is here to knock some knowledge in on the head. Along with other bloggers. We all do it different. We have our own style. But a lot of bloggers up here doing a wonderful job. Go and listen to them. Go and find them out. Find a good blogger who are telling the truth. Because none of them are tell lie. They just do this for views and money. They don't care if Jamaica falling off the cliff. They don't care about nothing else. All it's about want more money. Bloggers. We're not telling us to make the money. We can't pay a bill. We can't feed the people them. So we're not telling you what to do. It's up to you if you want to do that. Up to you. But all I and I come to big up the bloggers. Them want to do the right thing. And I put out the work to help the nation. And we not do the right thing. And they pay attention, people. They pay attention. One day I will tell you the impact that I know I make One day, I'm not going to jump up and praise myself, but I've made changes, visible changes in Jamaica, impact what you guys see and you probably didn't know in your country, where them listen to my video, people. People, them listen to my videos. They listen to bloggers' videos, people. Don't believe for me, they do not listen to us. That's why I say you have to continue to put on the pressure. You cannot ease up people. Politicians work under pressure more. You cannot just vote politicians and let them stay people. That's what politicians want. That's why to be a politician in Jamaica is the easiest place to be a politician is in Jamaica, because Jamaicans do not put them to work. We don't put them to work, we just let them do whatever they want to do. Come back the next 4 or 5 years, boss. Just come around, come give us some rum, some handout, and we're good to go. So look road work, so look patch out and patrol, and that's how you treat you over the years, and that's cool enough. But we do not put politicians to work. They don't got a turn on me, they don't do not look. That's on the hospital have now the toilet paper. Imagine you going to your hospital, you have to take toilet paper. Let that sink in. La da 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 da. Imagine you have to go to your toilet paper, carry your hospital, carry toilet paper. You have to take toilet paper to your hospital. Wash rag, towel, toothbrush, toothpaste, beddings, pillowcase, pillows, sheet. You have to take everything to the hospital. In Jamaica, you have to take things to the hospital. You think that is caring for the people? Is that caring for Jamaican people? Me and a politician, I know that is wrong. We can do it, people. So anyway, and then I go warm up my tea, I buy no my tea cold, right? I'm gonna drink cold tea. I love a tea warm, going down, warm on the inside. So my love you guys, look what I go on, put on the pressure upon politician. If we talk about Brogard or any politician and police show up at the door, say you disrespect the Prime Minister, we say run them way. Unless you threaten the Prime Minister. If you threaten the Prime Minister or anybody, you should be getting trouble. You should get in trouble. Anybody, just anybody. You do not threaten the man. People, I don't believe in calling names either. But however, people have different ways of expressing themselves. So if I want to decide, say, you get hot and you want to do a video and one word come out towards the Prime Minister and police show up at your house, people of Jamaica, run them way. Turn on your live. On social media, on Facebook. You let us know what's going on. You speak of your Jesus and the police is right now at your door to arrest you because you speak against the dictator in chief. The young baby dictator. You speak against the baby dictator and police. Jamaican people, only need to fight back. Only need to fight back. Black people from Africa to the Caribbean, fight back. We don't sit and say, me not say nothing, yeah, man, because I'm afraid. I'm afraid they can lock me up. You know, see what they do, they lock up people, but yeah, you there on the bed and they lock him up and, yeah. Now you that hour. What is strength in our day? Where the strength, where the Marcus Garvey them there? Where the Paul Bogle, Sam Sharp, where the Nanny, where the Martin Luther King, where the Rosa Parks, in the black people there? We're so weak. From Africa to Caribbean people, black people have some of the weakest human beings on earth now. I don't know what them do to it. You think I joke me make? We're weak. Me a black man, but me so we're weak out. The white man them have more bars more than we. And especially us blacks from Jamaica. We are the weakest in the Caribbean. Did you know? Because we are talking about, man, we are doing reggae and nobody can. We do this and we do the bounce and we do the Della move. No! We have become a country full of pure crap. Bootlickers are weak. Jamaica is the weakest in the Caribbean. You think I joke me and make me say this or me angry this morning? Just say it out of anger? No, people. I've been paying attention to Jamaica for the longest. What we embrace, what we do, what we stand up for. Nothing. Jamaica, we are the weakest in the Caribbean. We weren't that way. We were the strongest. Even Africans look up to us. But let me tell you this again. We are the weakest in the Caribbean. Don't be lying to nobody make us feel like we are the this and we are the that. No! No, we are not the strongest in the Caribbean. No, we are not the strongest in the Caribbean. You see, didn't you see every Caribbean country almost went out there to march during this COVID against the joke? Come here. Let me ask you a question. Every one in Caribbean country there, almost. During the tyranny, when them leaders are forced to get joke, or else they have no job. Some people get the joke under duress, under stress. Is either you do this or you lose your job. Next, no people is sorry to them take that right now. I tell them. When bro got a lock off, everybody turn on the yard and all cruise ship are come to Jamaica. You think that could be in a country where the people are strong? Who they on the yard and cruise ship, stranger with them goddamn disease from all over the world, probably. Come down our beach and everybody lock up a yard. Look at the disrespect, man, and the audacity of the leader. To have it in the yard when cruise ship are coming in. Don't you see all the other Caribbean country protest Jamaica? Did you see every Caribbean country come out and come protest? Them did their fair share of fighting. All the other Caribbean country come out and, where was Jamaica? Where was we at? Where were they there, YouTube? Facebook, where were they there? Where were we when other country in the Caribbean fight? I stand up. So the force with this thing power. What would they do Jamaica? We are the weakest in the Caribbean. Because we're afraid. Now man be careful. You say about bro God, he might go lock me up here. No man, he might go ay. Like we're damn idiot boy. What is strength in our there? What is strength in our there, Jamaica? We're weak. Weak as hell. That's why we don't get a man, a leader named Bro God. Whoever in the Caribbean named Bro God. Which other Caribbean leader seen wife in a cabinet just like him? Where? Show me the next Caribbean leader when wife up there in a power, just like in like this, like a Psyche and Jim, like a Stark and Hut, like a Bonnie and Clyde. Which other Caribbean country around like a Jamaica? Show me. Show me what other Caribbean country with your wife in a politics in there, up there. And wives like those should be doing voluntary work. She should have a foundation. Miss One should be in and out politics like that. Miss One should have a foundation. She have gone and help the youths, them are battered women or what have you. She should have taken up a cause. That would be more memorable when they're dead and gone more than being a politician. People, a charity will leave more memory, good memory of you. A foundation of giving and helping. Will you be more impactful than being a politician in there? Can you understand that? Like a thieving politician, vote out the crook them. Forgot them and they're gone. But when they have a foundation and lift up people and change lives, you're the more powerful. So all Miss One should have been in her office. She should have run a charity, she should have run a foundation, help the country where her husband are run. You see, that's people. I love you, I hope I'm teaching you something today. And that's what that should have done. But which other Caribbean country wanna see this are going on where your wife, your husband a politician, a prime minister, and your wife, later my family, enough love. Tell me, which other country you see in the Caribbean? I ask you again. Show me another Caribbean country where you see the husband, prime minister, and the wife is all up in the mix, like all up in the pool like we're stupid. Show me, man. Just show me. I mean, listen to you know. Show me. We are chat now, you know, because we don't talk the right thing. We all come here, come beat off each other, call each other name, and like we are feed on each other like we're damn cannibal. And then we have the problem. Show me which other Caribbean country the man a prime minister and the wife all up in the cooling like that. Show me. Which other Caribbean country? Show me. Show me. Tell me, I'm willing to learn. The community is willing to learn also. Show me. Show me, man. What other Caribbean country you have a prime minister and a wife in the like a president and vice president? What other country in the Caribbean? Tell me. Jamaica, did we stand up against that? Did we question that? Or we're just the weakest in the Caribbean and we're just going to remain that way? We love to talk the truth, you know. I'm not telling you to read no book. I tell you to look at the facts. It's out there. We are one country. We never come out and protest. Nothing. It's only one people come out, set up people come out protest. UIC. My body, my choice. And what them do? Them lock up Mr. Patterson. What them do? Lock up Mr. Patterson. You have Caribbean countries where all one prime minister get a lick in them head, you know. Almost kill them on the rock stone. Remember that? It was assaulted the rock stone, one of those countries. Them licking them head with the rock stone. Yes? People in the Caribbean, let me tell you something. Thank you guys for coming up and standing up for justice. Stand up for the people. You're standing up was echoed worldwide. No matter if I got 5 people go protest. No matter if the protest don't last no time, but it make an impact. Just like the UIC's protest. The most of the Jamaican know Mr. Patter's behind that arrest. You understand me? But let's talk like we are Jamaican now. We don't stand up for nothing, people. We're the weakest in the Caribbean. Some people say, man, a bad man, man. Bad man feel. Bad man where? Don't you see most Jamaican men are bleached out and them shave off them eyebrow and them dressed like a female now? Don't you see most of the Jamaican men them just soft? Me have people from Africa. Right now, me have bridging for the several people from Africa. Probably are watching me right now. I'm going to talk to them in the inbox. The man tell me say, who them love in Jamaica? Artists them love them. One you tell me say love Massacre and Popcorn from Africa. Them love the people. African people look up to us. But what are we teaching Africa? To bleach out? Shave out the eye like a young girl? No found no prettier than a woman. I yesterday one woman tell me say she don't want a man prettier than her. One woman tell me last night say, me no want a man prettier than me. She was talking about the man in Jamaica with a shave off eyebrow. And said them a straight men. The man them eyebrows thin like a pencil. You see how my eyebrow look? Thick. Jamaican man, no Jamaican man, look on this as something wrong with me. No, Carlos, you look too muscular. No, man, you look like a too much man, masculine. No, man, you look like a too much man, Carlos. A lot of Jamaican man think my eyebrow, there's a problem with it. People, they'll go get them eyebrow plucked to a thin little piece, people, and say they are straight. Caribbean, come here. Caribbean men. Don't you see all these things coming from Jamaica? First, may I ask you a question? My brothers and sisters in the Caribbean, of other island, don't you see all these craziness coming from Jamaicans first? The tight pants, the pretty shirt, the shave the eyebrow, the bleach out. Don't you see these things coming from Jamaica first? We are weak people. We lose it. We have lost it. We have lost who we are. No, seriously. I got to be truthful. We have lost who we are. We have lost it. Right now in Jamaica, we don't know who is who down there. Because all the men have just the same. You don't know who is who. Man, I walk around here, eyebrow shaved thinner than his girlfriend. Because his girlfriend is going to wait until she go do her nails, then she going to get her eye plucked at the same time. But no, your man is going to go 2 times a week, go make sure some eyebrow doesn't grow out. Look at all Jamaican men who doing them eyebrow. Look at them eyebrow and neater than them woman who are them with. Be honest with me. Look at the Jamaican men them who shave them eyebrow. Look at them if you stay pencil thin and neater than the woman. Because real women don't go to the goddamn, go to them eyes several times a week. People, your woman, she go do her eyes several times a week? No, because she's a real woman. She doesn't go try to prove nothing. She just wait until she do her nails on her feet. She say, all right, I go take care of myself. Your woman, her also, her eyebrow grow sometime. My woman, your woman, every woman eyebrow grow out sometime. No matter how they pluck it, it grow out. Sometimes I look and say, baby, go do your eyebrow now. I want to have a growth, man. You know, I wait till me do my nails next week, so I have an appointment Thursday or blah, blah, blah. Jamaican man, when shave their eyebrow, you have to tell them that. Them go shave them eyebrows several times a week. So make, every time they go to barber, the man deal with the baby hair, man. Baby hair too, man. So that's like a woman with the baby hair. The Jamaican man, them have a thing like this. They have 2 lines. I tell you this before that video, you know. And the first day I teach you this video, you know. So the man them have 2 lines. They have a line on for the baby ear. And they have a next line up also. Notice. They have 1 line on also with the thin ear. Barber cut down also thin, low. All of this low down also, right? And they put 1 line also. Right? And up also now with the higher ear them there. So down also now with the thinner, it appears as a bit. Oh, the man them man. Baby ear them have a Jamaica man. The man them soft and girl out themselves. You saw the man them look. Jamaica, we are not the beacon of the Caribbean. No more. No more. Tell you, we are not the beacon of the Caribbean. So stop lying. Stop telling people lie. We are not, and I'm a Jamaican, I'm a pro-Jamaican, but I don't see we up there no more. We are the weakest. We don't stand up for nothing. You see, everybody march during the COVID. They did. We didn't do nothing. And so we're tough. We are bad man and we don't have bad man and music and murder each other. We don't do nothing family more than destroy ourselves. Weak. Somebody say all the Rasta them weak. People, all the rest of them, we don't want to hear nothing from them when everything is over, you know. Selassie, Rastafari, Jah, burn Babylon, burn the system, burn the this, burn the that, burn the youth them. When the right time comes, Rasta will come out, they come march and stand up for the people. They will know where to be found. Rasta get buy out by government. I pay a politician, I say all the Rasta them, the old warrior Rasta them, I dance up with that jump up run. I say Rasta have a boot liquor to some Rasta stupid, you know. Look at the rest of them around politicians, they like them probably invite them and them yag on them on the dinner plate. Friend them some Rasta and give them some award and say if shut them up. Friend them some Rasta and say if shut them up, they never come up and talk against the government. People, we used to have some vocal Rasta in Jamaica, some warrior Rasta. You like as the government put their hand upon them, say Rasta them people. We never look yet. Go look upon it. Go look what me talk about. Go look upon it. We don't know exactly what me talk about. Look over there, go look. Go over there, go look, man. I say when the Rasta dance up and down and happy up with government, the politician. Rasta jump up and down with politician when you them bullying and the music. Rasta. Get a look at award and stop talking about government. Rasta someone who weak like our. Rasta. We're always there. Stand up strong. Rasta. We love the people. We have to do some stuff different. If we want to change our country, we have got all politician feet to the fire. We have to pressure them. We have to talk out against them. We can't be afraid to talk about against Prime Minister. You cannot allow to have your Prime Minister when you talk against him send police come in the yard, come lock you up. You cannot allow that. That cannot happen. Do you understand what I say? We said this is not going to happen, people in Jamaica. You cannot have a country where you talk against the Prime Minister and him send police come in the yard, come lock you up. It cannot happen. Now open your door, roll the police, get on your video, make the world see what is going on in real time. Don't be stupid. What you need to do, take out your phone. People, we need to start use what God give you at your advantage. This phone here is a good piece of technology. When they say you talk against the Prime Minister, let me say again, don't expect police not to come if you threaten the man. Do not threaten the man. Do not threaten nobody. Don't even disrespect him. No, people, don't call him names. I don't believe in that. Can it make you bad? You know, do nothing to him and it'll hurt him. It will hurt you later on. Right? It will hurt you. It's not a good thing, especially on social media. But if you talk ramp anything about the Prime Minister, you see police come knock on the door. Say, boy, we are talking about Prime Minister, I'm come to lock you up. Run them away. Run them when lock your door. Make them kick off your door. Get on Facebook Live so the world can see the dictatorship that is going on in your country. Get on Facebook Live, because our politicians are not afraid of the law in Jamaica. They are all above the law. What they are afraid of is the world seeing. What they're afraid of is us exposing their dirt to the world. They want to travel when they come out of office. They want to maintain their pass, the travel documents when they come out of office. They don't want to be barred like Adams. No, they don't want to be barred like some other people. They want to come to Jamaica. They want to travel all over the world. They want to run off in the sunset and enjoy them loot. Right? So what politicians are afraid of? Social media, because the world see them. They're not afraid of being arrested back home because they're above the law. You and I, as a politician, and run the police officer in Jamaica. I talk about man, a khaki clothes man, call him boy, cuss him out, tell him bad. Which one of me you can call a khaki clothes man boy, cuss him out, tell him bad? Which one of you Jamaicans can go to a khaki clothes man, police out there, and call him boy, run away, treat him like a dog? And at the end of the day, he was transferred. The police, after the politician did him like that, they transfer the man. They're moving. So that show you politicians are above the law in Jamaica. Open your eyes this morning, people, to show you they're going to stand up for nothing. We are weak, especially us Jamaicans. Not one of us came out and marched during this COVID fight. When everybody in the Caribbean, all the Caribbean country, you sit up on the road, marching for days. Marching for days for the beacon of the Caribbean there. We with our yard, turn down the yard, I think that yard, a peep-through fence. See where, you see tourists? A peep-through fence to blouse and skirt. A peep-through fence and tourists up on the road at Jamaica. Big cruise ship coming in. And we allow the Prime Minister to lock me down. That shouldn't happen. Everybody should have been on the road and say, screw that. All that Jamaica come on the road want tourists, but we don't stand for nothing. We're weak. Do you know that? We're weak. Do you know that they're like, Andrew Holness weak and we? He scared everybody. That's how dictatorship start. Shut the media. Shut the people them. Make them scared of you. And Andrew Holness are putting foot down and testing the Jamaican people. And him know so the weak. If me never know that, so the weak all the time, me know no. Andrew Holness knows so the weak. He's the only Prime Minister that tests the level of the weakness. None other. He's the only Prime Minister tests how far he can go with the people of Jamaica. No other ever see it test. If no far he can go, no backbone, no spine. Jamaica people weak. If he's a 10 on the yard tomorrow morning, he know what I'm going to do. He got to no covered. He find out no weakness, no weak. Nobody does tell about something. No, I got no yard, man. Nobody does say want me a protest. Nobody does say the politician a party, so what me say we a keep party too. Nobody does stand for nothing, boy. But as we look around the Caribbean, everybody else was protesting. Thank you, Caribbean. Thank you, Misuno. Everybody come protest. None of it. We're weak. Jamaica, we are no longer the beacon of hope in the Caribbean. We're weak. Sorry, but that's what I say. I love you guys. See you later. Just look for what's going on. Let me explain to you. The gun fight in Jamaica is not to make us stop getting killed. The gun on them find and this and that is not to. It's not for us people. It's to make the white man them look like, yes, they are finding these guns. I see them put it in the paper. Or yes, they are at the port now. They find 20 guns there. Yes, I see them doing job because everything they put in the paper. Look, I say if now I use optics now. They were busy. Everything they find, if they find a soul comb, it's going to be in the news. Because the US must see it. Everything going to be in the news that they do know. They're going to lie and some report, amplify stuff because they have to get this out there to the US so they can lift the travel advisory so tourists can come up to Jamaica because they're ramp with the money. It's not about you. It's about the US dollars. It's about Jamaica doing what Jamaican government do what they have to do to make the tourists start come back to Jamaica again. But they know about these tactics all the time when we were balling for murder. But the thing they were selling is joke. I love it, people. Have a wonderful day. And I hope this was educational. I will learn from each other. And I'm done. I'm going to the comment section and go read and learn from uno too. I'm not take the comment up as a lightly. Unless the comment is just garbage. Unless you just come up here to cuss me off and drop a load of crap, run gone, can't tell me why you disagree with what me say. Me don't like them comment there. If you disagree with what me say, make me have a reasoning, go to my inbox, teach me something. Want to learn, man. You don't be so want to learn, man. You can't be so bright and just drop a bomb and run gone. No, man, come back and come teach me something. Want to learn, man. Don't just drop a bomb if you disagree with me and run gone. No, come back and come teach the community. We are running a family community. We are running a set of people. You think it's all about Carlos? You think it's all about me? Me build this space for this kind of interaction. So people can learn, people can teach me can teach people. Each one teach one people. Nobody no bigger than nobody, boy, man. You know what time in there Jamaica can learn from madman? Mad people. You go and look at town square or a madman down there run off him motor and talk, you see? My boy, the prof go like him mad. You know mad, you know? The boy go like him mad. He will say what like the boy, he no madman, he's not a madman. Most of us Jamaicans, a lot of time we go see mad people of insane mind and sound mind in our villages talking. And they want the reality them talk. We look at them and say, no man, he's not mad. There's nothing wrong with that man. What, did you hear what he just said a while ago? Oh my God. I couldn't hear it. I believe I just get that from a man of unsound mind. So you understand me? You can learn from everybody, even a madman by the street. So on the comment I say, hey, don't take it lightly. No matter how simple you type, don't take it lightly. So that's why you guys must participate in the comment section. Go ahead and follow me on Facebook. Subscribe on YouTube. You click the bell. So whenever I come on Facebook or YouTube, you can hear the bell so don't miss the hot topics them. I mean, I have a type of hot topics with the passa and the drama. My hot topics is to make Jamaica be a better place, to edify and teach the people them. I'm going to show you how some politicians they don't really love the country. People ever find who may leave this order. You know what the meaning of patriotism? You know what it is to be a patriot? Love a country above all everything else. Put the country first. You know what it is to be a patriot? You know what it is to be patriotism? No. Do you see one patriot in any politician in Jamaica? One. Let me tell you what we are working with, no man. Let me show you what we're working with. Call themselves politicians for years. Do you see any politician who you can say is a patriot in Jamaica? May I ask one question, PNP or Labour, right? Do you see any politician who love the country, who allegiance is to Jamaica? Do you see that politician in anybody? No, family. And we don't see it. So imagine what we have. Look at it now, man. You ever see this? People, politicians must be loyal to their country. They must be patriots. Their allegiance must be to the country. That means anybody hurt the country, anybody rise back against the country, you'll come out against them, even your colleague. So you're not going to pay a blind eye when man do wrongs down or so. And you say your allegiance is to the country, but you did not say nothing when the other colleague is hurting the country that you're supposed to love. So may I ask you that, Gwen? Have you seen one Jamaican politician who you might consider to be a patriot? Anyway, may I leave on that question. I love you guys. Manners and respect. See you later. Out there. Enough love. Enough love. Enough love. Go ahead and subscribe. YouTube. Share the video. Like the video. Enough love. Let's make this thing grow. Over.